So, yeah, the reaction to this honesty, truth is honesty thing is funny. I mean, one thing is often does come back. I got comments like this, talking about crazy people and what they think must be true. Well, some people fake thinking they're Lincoln. That was an example, Dana. No insults in advance intended. I'm just Dana Garrett. I'm just engaging with your point. I respect your right to have it, but I mean, there's just so many things. I mean, first of all, it is possible to fake thinking you're Lincoln. Was his example. So yeah, there is a truth issue in there, and it is related to honesty. And it seems like you confuse the fact that because it's true, they really think that. They're really, seeing Mrs. Lincoln or whatever, that would mean you have to think they are Lincoln. No. It's just like if somebody sees a bird, hey, I saw a dodo, but they're extinct. No, I saw one. It could be a sane person. It's going to have to be checked out. The Lincoln thing's not going to check out. And also, you don't think there's honesty there? How do you think a crazy person is experiencing their reality? Do you think anybody that ever thought they were Lincoln or Theodore Roosevelt ever figured it out? Maybe they figured out, hey, I need to be more honest with myself. I'm in a sanitarium cafeteria, not the White House dining room. Yeah, it is possible. I mean, the problem with people that are truly, insane, I guess, I'd rather use some other word, but, is that they can't be honest with themselves. They have a mental issue, either developed through their experiences or through their neurochemistry. So yeah, honesty with the self still matters. And then, at the same time, I'm arguing long in comments with a guy in the TF video where he's going on and on, but you could be in a matrix. I'm like, yeah, but then I'm in it, then it's real. And it's just like, to me, these relate. If we were honest, we would realize everything we argue for, we got through some perception. And you have people like intuitionists, like, no, I got a divine intuition from God spoke to me. That's how I know. That's a perception. Any feeling you have, any sensations, those are all perceived, or else you don't know about them. But truth and honesty, I just don't get it. How are you going to have... To me, there's a lot of ways of looking at it. It's just like, I mean, on the one hand, I think there should just be an intuitional connection that honesty is connected to truth, right? Like, like Dana Garrett used the example of, what about somebody that tells the truth for a dishonest reason? That's not honest. And that's not really the truth, because it's misleading. But beyond the intuition and stuff, that I just feel like, why would somebody have a negative reaction to the very idea, is the technical issues. Okay, I'm not here to reprove the relativistic, to reinterpret Gödel for other people or anything like that. I'm working from knowing that absolute truth has been demolished. There is none. Don't try to hold on to it. There is nothing to hold on to with that. So of course, in a world where no truth is absolute, all you have is honesty. The people give as much of the truth as they think they've seen, because there is no absolute truth. Your sensation of giving up the absolute truth and trusting crazy people to tell you they're Lincoln is just fantasy. And another commenter, also someone I do respect, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but it is getting like I'm being, I should be a psychologist because I've said people are dishonest with themselves, and how would I know that? And so it's like, because people tell you what they think and the little stories they tell about themselves, painting themselves up, and then you see the facts. And a divorce guy comes, tells you what a bitch his wife is. One time guy comes back to Alan, he's bitching and she won't let me, and then finally, way through, I realized I knew his wife. And it's like, this guy's full of shit. Yeah, I think I knew he was lying to himself, telling him stories about himself. The facts don't go with. But I don't even know if that's controversial. How is that controversial? Somebody is thinking that I am arrogant to say other people are dishonest. I didn't say I have the information they're withholding from me. I'm just saying other people are dishonest with themselves. I don't think they're just lying to me, to themselves. And I have a psychology. And also, how could it be otherwise? Do you think people are just telling themselves the absolute truth with all the information? We don't have that kind of information. They can't be. We can't be. If you think you're telling yourself that, then check off on a list of that can't be. We should look into this more. Anyway, it's always the funniest things that people object to. I mean, the last thing. I mean, I'll say things that I just figure, well, people should object to this. I would if I heard somebody say it. And nothing. And then it's like, hey, honesty is a good way to think about truth. No, that makes no sense at all. What does honesty have to do with truth? I mean, but I get why you're saying they're separate. That's traditionally, they're separate, and that's why I'm saying don't think of them as separate. But still, to me, it's kind of like when someone brings it up, it seems like, oh yeah, I haven't really thought about that. Yeah, all these problems with truth, maybe if we underpinned it on just reporting on your perceptions accurately and saying things that fit your perceptions that you actually had instead of made up stories that aggrandize yourself or people that you want to aggrandize. How about that? No. Okay, bye.